Back in Charlotte, one final update from the ACC kickoff on this Wednesday. The last team to come through the media room, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. You know, Wake Forest for a lot of years, one of the feel-good stories in college football because of their success. 7 straight bowl appearances. That ended last season 4-8 overall, 1-7 in the ACC. A lot of problems on offense. 3 different quarterbacks. You know the saying: you have 3 quarterbacks, you have none. Only averaged 20 points per game. That was down 16 points per game from the previous season. Gave up 27 points per game. So Dave Clawson going into year number 11 has got to get the train back on the track in Winston-Salem. He's 63-61. He does have 15 starters returning, 8 on the offense and 7 on the defense. Michael Kern is one of those quarterbacks from last year who will return, but they did hit the transfer portal and brought in Hank Bachmeier from Louisiana Tech. He also played at Boise State. That's where he spent most of his career. In his career, he's thrown for 9,000 yards. So he's a guy that might be able to jumpstart this offense with his arm. And another reason you might see Wake Forest go heavily to the passing game is that they've got their second leading receiver returning in Taylor Morin, and Donovan Green, who's one of their best receivers, is back from an injury last August that cost him the entire season. So should be better at the wide receiver spot. Running back, they have their leading rusher back from last year in Desmond Claiborne. So they got some weapons on offense. The offensive line was hit hard by injuries last season. 3 offensive linemen are back. On the defensive side, you've got 7 returning defensive linemen, including Jasheen Davis at defensive end. He's considered an NFL prospect. They return all but one of their starting linebackers. They return 2 starters in the secondary. Schedule-wise, looks pretty friendly. Deacons will open with 4 straight home games, including a matchup with Ole Miss. That'll be a test for them, of course. They also will have Clemson and Cal and Duke at home. 7 home games in all for Wake Forest this year. Road games at NC State, North Carolina, and at Miami. So Dave Clawson's a very good coach, highly regarded. We'll see how the quarterback situation works out. If it does work out well, and Bachmeier is the answer, and they're able to throw the ball successfully and fill in a couple of places on defense, no doubt Wake Forest should improve on their 4 wins of last season, get back into that bowl season, and get another string of bowl games going for the Demon Deacons.